It is another wonderful evening. We're back at it again with Azorius Control because we just can't stay away from Azorius because it's just awesome. Looks like we have a turn 2 Professor of Symbology. We got a Doomskar set up and a Fateful Absence. Okay. Let's do it. We'll play this on white. Get that down. And then probably an island next. Monk of the Open Hand. If that means mono white, then we're looking in pretty good shape. Do we throw down Professor? Or do we just do a Doomskar? Let's just go with Professor. If we throw the Professor down early, that means that they'll be more inclined to develop their board, so that way we can Doomskar more things out. Let's grab... I don't think we really need an Environmental Sciences. We have 2 more lands. Or an Anatomy. Let's grab a Mascot. A little early for that, but I don't think we're going to need anything else. I could eat those words, but I don't think so, considering they want a double spell as mono white. And we'll take the 1. Okay. Down Emeria's Call tapped. Foretell a Doomskar. Leave Professor back. Apparition to take out Professor. Swing in for 3. Okay, here's a Deserted Beach. So... we can Deserted Beach, we can Doomskar right now. I don't think we need to. Here's why. I think we can Deserted Beach, Wandering Emperor, flash this in when they attack us, exile the Skyclave Apparition, gain 2 life, then block something with the token. Then, once they fully commit to the board, we'll go ahead and Doomskar everything away. We might get beat up a little bit here, but it's not going to be too bad. In with everything. Emperor. Exile a tapped creature.
You'll be safer.
So they have a Sajiri Shelter maybe in their hand or something, but we can still Doomskar everything.
My judgment is
okay.
final.
Well, or will we even need to? Block here. It's a lot of damage. Alright. Beach. Doomskar, put a +1/+1 counter on nothing, tick up the loyalty, save a Fateful Absence, and I think this is where we stabilize the game. Hopeful Initiate. They have a Cave of the Frost Dragon they can power up. We probably want to save... well, there's a Field of Ruin. I was going to say we save our Fateful Absence for that, but now we have a Field of Ruin, so... drop that. Let's make a 2/2 Samurai. And we'll hold Fateful Absence and Field of Ruin if they try to come at us with the Cave of Frost Dragon. We have Mascot Exhibition, we have Hullbreaker Horror mana next turn, so we're in really good shape here. Coming at the Wandering Emperor with Initiate. Alright. Nothing stops us from blocking. We'll go ahead and do that. If they have another combat trick, we'll let them burn it out there. Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's save our token. Okay, and now let's Field of Ruin out this Cave of the Frost Dragon. We'll grab a Plains. Now we have mana for Hullbreaker, we have mana for Mascot. Instead of slamming Mascot, let's go +1 counter here for strike. Already has Vigilance, no reason not to go in. Okay, and then we just hold up Hullbreaker. Aside from like a Legion Angel or anything, something like that, I'm not sure that they're going to be able to compete with the power that we're about to be dropping, but we will see. Okay. Okay. Take out the token. Okay. Okay. At Wandering Emperor. Hullbreaker. Block here. They can sack their Allenbach Escort, but they'll gain 3 life off of that. Okay. 7 mana. Let's do... Okay. So the thing... Good game. The thing was... Probably the best thing to do here was going to be attack with the Hullbreaker, bring him to 13, cast Mascot for all 7, bounce the monk back to the hand, they play the monk, and then we have a bunch of tokens, and we can make them pump the squad. Good game. Azorius Control. We have turn 3 Doomskar mana. We also have Sunset Revelry if they're aggro. We need to draw 1 more land for the Emperor. We are on the draw. I think we can keep this. Prefer not to have a Hullbreaker in the opening hand, but looks like we're playing Is It. Alright, so let's drop the beach. Just saw it coming. We might want to get that foretold. Doomskar's not going to help us against Is It. Not right now, anyway. Celestis. Okay. They're right off to the races. What do we want? I guess Cave, because we're not doing anything this turn anyway. Hold up the Saw It Coming and say go. Kind of bad news when Is It gets down the Celestis on turn 3 and just starts rocking and rolling. Spikefield Cave. Okay. This time we will play an untapped land because we want to be able to Wandering Emperor in or do something, so we'll hold this up. We'll say go. Something counter-worthy, we'll counter it. If not, we'll play Emperor. Our turn. Okay. We'll try to draw first blood.
Finally, I'm home. We must.
Could be a
protect
Dragon's
the
Fire.
people.
Play with fire. Something like that. Headed her away. Prismari Command. Treasure Token. Okay.
That's it then.
And then another one. Dragon's Fire. Okay. It's a Jwari Disruption. We play our Hall. Foretell that Doomskar. Hold up the Saw It Coming. They go. Discarded a Memory Deluge, which they can play for 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. See if they try to do that. Burn down the house. 5 damage to each creature and planeswalker. Alright. Pretty sure they used the wrong mode on that one. Professor. We have 5 lands. We have 6 with the Jwari Disruption. How many cards do they have? They have 3 in their hand. Grab a Teachings. Play Jwari. And we'll hold up Saw It Coming for now. Okay, here's another Professor. So we attack for 2. We play the other Professor. That leaves us with 4 cards in hand. They have 3. Okay, well, let's attack first. This time we'll grab Environmental Sciences, make sure we hit our land drops, and then we'll keep up a Saw It Coming. We'll grab... It doesn't make much difference, but we'll grab an island. We'll say go. Discarded a Goldspan. What could that mean? Okay. I would really like to dig up another Saw It Coming. I would really like to do. In for 4. Get that foretold. Maybe they think it's a scary... Saw It Coming. So we can go for Teachings here. The only thing is, if they play a spell in response, we don't draw any cards. So let's just wait. Because then if they play a spell in response, that means that we don't have more... They don't have more cards in hand than we do. Which I think they'll probably do. Memory Deluge. Is this going to be like a mill deck? Is that what they're doing? What do they have in the graveyard? Goldspan, Disdainful. No, this is dragons. Let's counter that. Because even if they throw out some dragons, we have Doomskars and we have a Hullbreaker. Interesting. Our own Memory Deluge. Okay. Well, let's go in for 4. Spike Field. No problem. Okay, we'll just chill. I don't know if our opponent is playing around these Doomskars, thinking that they're Saw It Comings. It is possible. We'll let that go. Okay, our turn. Let's see. They didn't negate the Saw It Coming. So, and this can't be countered anyway. Plus the negate wouldn't even help if it could. Let's slam Hullbreaker. Okay. Alright. They didn't like that too much. Fading hoped it back. Discarded a mountain. Now we do actually have a counter spell. So we can hold up Saw It Coming and Memory Deluge. They're getting low on cards. They know we have a Hullbreaker in hand. That seems like our play. We have a hard counter in hand, and we have a Deluge to refill. I don't see any white mana from them, so they're not Jeskai Hinata. They are just Izzet Dragons, it's looking like. Instead of trying to slam the Hullbreaker, let's probably Memory Deluge. Yeah, we'll grab a Saw It Coming in a Pathway. Get one of these Foretold. That leaves 6 mana available. We have 2 to spend here. And we also have 3 more we can spend here. We'll just say go. Windfall is fine, I think. Maybe they're testing the waters to see if we have a counter. Hullbreaker. Okay. We can Fateful Absence on that. And then if they want to save it, they'll have to burn their treasures. Disruption to return it to our hand. Oh, they returned the Hullbreaker. Got it. Countered the Fateful Absence. Okay. Our turn. They have 2 mana in the form of treasure tokens. We have 4, 8, possibly 9 if we play that and lose life. So, we'll pay the 3 life. They do have a Hullbreaker Horror, so they cast theirs. We should cast ours now. Then they cast theirs. We can cast like a Jawari and return the Hullbreaker to their hand. Right? That sounds good. Slam it down. We'll let that go. I'm assuming that they're gonna do their Hullbreaker. Get this Foretold, get it out of our hand. Let's cast a Sunset Revelry, gain 4 life. We're going to return the Celestis to their hand. They have 7 mana, so they're going to want to slam their Hullbreaker. So let's do this. Let's go in. They're going to cast theirs in response. And we're going to return it to their hand. Oh, now they can't because they tapped the mana. Yeah. We got rid of the Celestis. So, I think we end it there. Another gold span. Okay, if we counter that, return this gold span to their hand, then they have to play it again. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good. This keeps them at 6 mana, so they have to replay a gold span. No, the treasures count for more than that, but still, this is still the best play. Alright, so now they have 8, 9 mana. Fading Hope on the Hullbreaker. So we can... worry that. And we can return a spell that we don't control to its owner's hand, which is the Fading Hope. We still have 1 more mana to cast another Fading Hope if they try to cast another spell. Okay. Ultra confusing there. I think we came out on top. Gonna be our turn soon. They have 3 mana now. 4, I guess. With the blue. They cast the Deluge. Sure. There's another Hullbreaker. So they have 4 cards in hand. We have 4, 8, 9, 10. Okay. See where they go from here. Gold span. They'll have 4 mana plus 2 from the treasure token. I think we're alright with that. Not enough to cast their Hullbreaker anyway. Returned it to the hand. Alright, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can Doomskar. And we'll still have enough to do a Memory Deluge or a Hullbreaker or a Wandering Emperor to kill something. Baneful Stroke. Okay. We'll pass the turn with 7 mana left. Another gold span. They hit us for 8. No blocks. Throw Emperor down.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it.
Okay. That's 3 gold spans they've played. If they can't save that one, that's 2 in their graveyard. They have a Hullbreaker they can cast.
You're done.
Okay. So we cast our Hullbreaker. We hold up a Saw It Coming. Fading Hope. They return it to our hand. They have 6, 7, 8, 9. Meaning they can get their Hullbreaker down. Okay. They didn't cast it there. Why? Bye-bye, Emperor.
I guess.
Thank you for your service.
that.
Thing there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have another instant. Going to cast the Memory Deluge. Burn through the treasure. Return that to hand. Okay. Let's see if they drew an instant. For 3 mana or less, because if not, we're going to Doomskar this board. Oh, they didn't. You can hit us for 7 with the Hall of the Storm Giants. They only have 1 gold span left in the deck. Could have another Hullbreaker. I think they might be tilting a little bit. Alright. We'll hang out. Iteration. Searching, searching. Play a mountain. They have 13 cards in their deck. Deluge. The time to slam the Hullbreaker and counter that? Not yet. Four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can cast an Emeria's Call for 7. Keep up a Jwari and a Sod coming. Let's see what they do in response to an attack. Take it. Stop any hasty damage from a gold span happening. Memory Deluge, that's a Jwari disruption right there. Again, holding up Saw It Coming, 2 Flying Angels to block any incoming gold span with haste. We'll see how this plays out. Burn down the house, 5 damage to everything. Then what? What's their plan after that? Okay. Don't bring in the hall. Don't do that. Field of Ruin. It happens to the best of us. They did not count on the Field of Ruin. Okay. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Field of Ruin was out. I've done it a bunch of times. I've attacked in with a man land to a Field of Ruin. Opponents going first. We have 4 lands, if you count the Emeria's Call. We have a Celestis, 2 Hullbreakers in the opening hand. I mean, that is rough. But turn 3, we drop Celestis. On turn 4, we have 5 mana available. Depends on what we draw. This hand looks really rough. Good news is there are no more Hullbreakers to draw in our deck. You know what? This looks very hard mode. Let's keep it. Always down for a hard mode challenge. Floodplain first. Looks like Selesnya. Okay. There's black. Professor of Symbology. Abzan, then? Okay, we don't have anything to do this turn, but we do want to hold up Jwari, I guess. So we'll go Field of Ruin. In for 2. Deserted Beach. Celestis. They didn't play their environmental sciences last turn. Wonder what's up with that. Maybe they have a removal spell. Sorin. Okay.
No cost.
In for 2.
I bring my own army.
Play Beach. And we have a Jwari disruption. About all we have for now. Planes. Let's get rid of the Celestis. Don't want that. Okay. Looking like we're going to need a Doomskar pretty soon. Looks like they're going to play like Abzan tokens, I guess. Holding back the Professor. Interesting. Nothing else. Okay, so we can, was it nighttime? All we have is a Jawari to play in response, so we can actually afford to just do this. Start filtering through cards. Fading Hope, yeah, we'll take that. Let's get rid of planes. 5, 6, 7. All right. Send the island to the yard. Okay. They've got to be getting towards one of their big things. They have 6 mana.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
We will take those. We can afford it. Ren and 7. Oh, playing around a Jawari too. Okay. Let's see if they make a Tree Folk, I guess.
I will protect Innistrad's forests as if they were my
Tree Folk.
From root to canopy, the trees are mighty.
Okay. Get rid of the Tree Folk. Do we want the land? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Not really. We want some other thing. We want a Doomskar handy. Professor. Okay. We'll try to slam a Hullbreaker Horror. They probably know that's coming. I don't know if they know we have 2 of them, though. So, we'll see what we can do. Wedding announcement.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
We can foster much growth.
March of Wretched Sorrow. Let's slam. That's really our only play, I mean, honestly. Vanishing Verse. Nicely done. Memory Deluge. Let's get rid of... I don't think we need the Professor right now. There's a Doomskar. We can Doomskar and still hold up a Deluge. No, we can't. It's not foretold. Alright. So... Doomskar now. We have to stop the bleeding. We're at 12 life. Think we're gonna lose this one though. Lolth, Ren, and Soren.
You could have such I will get.
Super friends. But that's how Magic the Gathering goes. You win some, you lose some. Get crushed, and you crusheth. Announcement. Fading Hope. Alright, let's do this. Pay 3 life. 4, 8, 9. Your turn. Deluge will discard.
It's bold to bargain with me.
My ways are not for the weak.
Coming in. Hullbreaker. March of Otherworldly Light. Go ahead and bounce this bad boy. We'll return the March to their hand. Wandering Emperor, yeah.
The will of the woods is made manifest.
Get rid of that. Let's return Thorin. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In on Lolth.
I return to the abyss.
Return this to hand.
Feel the energy of battle, then
Get rid of the
guide it
spider.
like water.
We're gonna need that life, and now let's kick it over to
You are
daytime.
not much of a roadblock.
We just need the life at this point. Yep. They really need to take out Hullbreaker Horror. At this point, they can't make another Tree Folk. They have a lot of cards in their hand, though, so they can do a lot. Actually, you know what? I don't think they see it, because it took me a second just to see it. No, I guess Hive of the Eye Tyrant only hits for 3, so they can bring us to 1 if they would have swung in with that. They got rid of the Hullbreaker, so then they go for the Wandering Emperor. Yeah, we're in a rough spot.
I bring my own army.
Every seed contains great potential.
Yeah, Sunset Revelry will do something. Here's a Doomskar. So, 3, 6, 7. Spider has Menace. Hive of the Eye Tyrant has Menace. I don't think we're dead, so let's just save that. We'll play the Memory Deluge. In. We'll block here and here. Edgar. You hate to see it.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
We're gonna Memory Deluge at the end of this turn. We're gonna see what we can pull up. We can grab another Sunset Revelry, which will keep us alive for a little bit. Still have 7 more, so we could do Emeria's Call. We could also grab a Wandering Emperor. Go Revelry. Let's go. Wandering Emperor, so we can exile Edgar. We don't want to kill him, we just want him exiled. Get this foretold. And we'll pass. Meat hook for 1. Alright. In comes Hive. 11. Gonna get rid of the Memory Deluge. But we're gonna exile Edgar. We'll still take 7. We're still in bad shape.
Fine, Naya. I'm home. You're done.
This person's just like, why will this Azorius player not die? I don't think we're gonna win, but we're putting up a hell of a fight here. Yasharn? Okay. That doesn't do anything against us other than hit us for 4, but that's enough. Binding the old gods into the graveyard. There's a counter. So we're looking down Hive of the Eye Tyrant. It was a 3/3 menace. We've got 3 coming in the air. We have a Field of Ruin. Get this foretold. We'll plus the Emperor, and we'll say go.
Remember your training.
In comes the Hive. Set a stop before combat. Feel the Ruin on the Hive.
We stand strong, and the ground supports us.
Okay, so they now have a layer of the Hydra. There goes our Wandering Emperor.
Until next time, then.
Damn, we could have had the Cave of the Frost Dragon up. I tapped it in the wrong way. Easy to make mistakes.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
Warrior Disruption. See what we can dig up here. I think we're pretty dead. We can go into the Cave of the Frost Dragon to red and 7, kill it. We're going to be hit with this Lair of the Hydra, which is a nasty. It's going to be huge. There's nothing we can do about it except for chump block it with the Cave of the Frost Dragon. Guess that's what we'll do. Yeah, alright, Emeria's Call. Yep, we'll get rid of the Jwari. But that layer is going to be massive. It has trample too, right?
They prepare
No,
for
it does
war.
not. 17-17. Well, we can't use it to block now, but we'll counter their spell because we ultimately want the Cave of the Frost Dragon around to block. We're going to have to Doomskar this turn because we have to get rid of that 17-17. Oh, they did it again. They really want that dead. I don't blame them. Go to 7. They go to 42. Yeah, we'll take action. Storm Giant. That's not going to save us. Saw it coming. Alright, let's go. Couple chump blockers. If we would have just Doomscarred there, we still would have lost to that Cave of the Lair of the Hydra. If they power up the lair, we'll look at it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 8. Nine, 9. Oh, because the wedding. Alright. Here. Here. Goodbye, angels. It's been nice. Hope you find your paradise. Oh my god, Kaya too.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
Alright, we have run out of things to do. Good game. I salute you, Kun Kun, Kun Kun, Kun Kun. Whatever. Good game. I think we're going to wrap it up there tonight. Folks, if you like the gameplay, you like the deck, there's a deck list below in the description. I very much appreciate you tuning in. Thank you very much. I have fun making these videos. If you like them, please hit the subscribe and the thumbs up button, and I will talk to you next time. Thank you.